what you have seen by this time with the team? It is compacting.
I have seen only today the T20 team. So this is just a start for a journey to the 2024 World Cup. So there's a lot of water go under the bridges now and then. So this is again an observation to see what we have and then what areas that we can improve, or what areas the players can improve, and what sort of a game plan that we can play to our strength. So this is a start.
How difficult it is to shape up the team when there is a World Cup in every alternate years in T20s?
I don't think it's difficult. It's an opportunity for us to be prepared for the World Cup condition, that which country that the World Cup is going to held. So that's the thing that we need to think about. Last World Cup was in Australia, so this one is West Indies and USA. Sorry. So we have a little more information about West Indies. We toured a lot than other teams. So preparing for that in mind and try and get the right combinations. Those are the little challenges. It's challenges at the same time. It's opportunities for a lot of players.
মোবাইল ফোনগুলো একটু সবাই অফ করে রাখুন প্লিজ। ক্যামেরা পার্সনের পিছনে।
Coach, you said that the one-day series, or because this was your first series coming, you will observe and maybe not have any message for the team. But what have you observed over the last week or so, watching them play the one-days, and has your perception changed about Bangladesh cricket in some way?
Yes and no. There are certain areas that I was very impressed. The fast bowlers, they really did well. Not so helpful condition, I would say. Their discipline and their understanding of their game, especially Taskin and Ebadad, and stand out. So I was impressed with that, and I was happy with the fielding effort. I think we outfield England this series. It's batting. I have observed a few things that we can get better at. So in that terms, it's good start. Yeah.
In 2016, you worked with Mahmudullah. 2016, you worked with Mahmudullah as a clutch player towards the end. He wasn't a big hitter before that, but he worked hard and you worked with him and he became a big hitter. And I was watching the players, trying big sixes here, a number of players in the middle. Just an observation. Do you think it's easy to teach big hitting, or is it just about power? I mean, is it other factors?
Definitely, power is one big factor. If you have power, but the other one is that you need to have a good mechanism, biomechanics, like a good swing, good base, and things like that. You can get a little better, but if you have power, it gives you a head start more than others.
Sandika, how do you see the newcomers, few of them, and some comeback guys like Ronnie Nalkar? He played only T20 in 2015 when you were coach. So comeback after 8 years, and Tohid Vidawai, some newcomers. How do you see them?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them in a match scenarios, so match situations. I have only seen them in the net. I'm impressed with what I see. I have seen Ronnie before. I remember he played against South Africa one game. Can't remember what happened after that, whether he got injured or some other people start doing well, he couldn't come in. I'm actually very interested to see what they can do. They have come doing well in domestic cricket. So it's opportunity for them to put their hands up. It doesn't mean that they have only one opportunity. I think they will get a lot of opportunities to show what they can do. So my message for them is today was do the same thing what they did in normal games. Like you are doing the same thing on a special day if you are playing in your international match. That's all.
Coach, when it's the T20 format and your counterpart
champion, and Bangladesh played one-off match against them in the T20s, then what actually goes back of the mind?
Of mine or players?
Back of the mind, how can what actually goes back of the mind? How do you make your design your planning against them?
We are just playing to our strength and see whether what's the differences the world champion and us have. That's all we do this series to see where we at.
Hi, Coach. Almost similar question. It's your first T20 assignment, second round. And the world champion, what do you expect from the players and what do you expect from this series? Especially,
From the players.
players and the series. Almost, what is your expectation?
I'm very open. I'm very open to see what we can do, and I expect players to do the same thing what they have done to get selected. So go and show them in the international level against the world champions for them to understand where they at, and for us to understand whether we better than them in our condition or they're better than us. So it's a good opportunity for us to see where our skill set is in T20 cricket.
Can you win the series of matches?
That's the aim. I'm not a magician or someone who can forecast the future. What we're going to do, we're trying to win.
Coach, you were talking about improvement. Don't you think that fielding is a side that we have to improve a lot?
Definitely, there's room to improve batting, bowling, and fielding. And fielding, I challenged them, and they showed me a lot of good signs.
Coach, as England are they are one of the best teams across the formats, and currently they are the world champion, and we rarely get the chance to play against this sort of teams. So what will be your message to the players to achieve from this series and playing against them?
Do the same thing what they've been doing in BPL and come and do here.
Like England the team has seen quite good cricket in both formats. In your opinion, in which format they are stronger? One day side, one day champions, or that?
They both world champion in ODI and T20.
In those formats, in your opinion, which side is more?
The one day, the 50 over team is very settled, and the T20 team they experimenting as well, I think, and I don't think they're the same team that won in Australia will play in 2024. That's why they're trying new players, and they're systematically building the team towards that. It's good one for us to keep eye on as well. So I can't say which one is stronger because they experimented. They're not playing full strength. It's good for us to actually monitor them and closely and see how they build the team towards the World Cup.
How did you evaluate Najmul Santos' performance?
Najmul Santos, yeah. I think he really grabbed his opportunity this ODI series. I didn't know his record before. He didn't have a very good ODI record, but the way he batted in 2 matches, very impressive.
What do you think is his strength?
He's good against fast bowlers. And then if you look at his record, and he has played well in overseas as well. So I think he's good, very good player for us in future, going forward.
Coach, this T20 squad obviously have young guys like Ridoy, Shamim Patwali or Tanvir. Do you think having these young lads strengthens this T20 squad's fielding more? And what will be your expectations in ground fielding from this young T20 side?
My expectation always very, very high. We have to be the best fielding side possibly we can be, and probably best fielding side in Asia. But it's all, we can't compare others what they're doing, but we can compare what we have been doing and where we need to get to. Especially your question, answering your question, I think getting young legs on the field definitely help fielding because they are faster, they're energetic. And when I look at last 2 days, last probably few weeks, Ridoy is one of the really exciting fielders in the team.
Last 3 questions.
Coach, there are some single players
players missing in this format. How do you see the team's environment or spirit in this format? Within the dressing room, there are some senior players missing.
Yeah.
How
So,
do you see the spirit now within the team?
so you are implying something here, or you are asking a question?
I'm asking you, is it different?
Our spirit is very good. Doesn't matter if the seniors or juniors.
Last question, please.
Okay. Then what sort of wicket you are expecting from this Chittagong? Because of this is the T20 game, and people expect the runs from the
Yeah.
team.
We all like runs, isn't it? Like that's the entertainment. We are in entertainment business. We need to score runs. Yeah, that's how people come to watch cricket. If you don't score runs, then yeah, the bowlers do well. That's another way. But I know publics would like to see runs and game goes to the 20th over and win the game. So that's what we get a lot of TV viewers and all the sponsors like that. So that's what we want to do.
Wicket?
You mean wickets or the pitch you're talking?
Pitch.
Yeah, pitch. What are you asking?
I ask you, what sort of wickets you were?
The what you saw in the one day on 2 days ago, it's hard. You can't change very. We are playing on the same pitch, I think. So it's similar.
Last question on
Coach, you have seen Bangladesh as a team with its side back in 2017-16, and now you're watching them on 2023. So in the last 6-7 years, do you think Bangladesh has progressed as a team with a team, or they're in the same phase?
I think we have room to improve. Thank you.